Alright, could you please say your name and age?
Graham Lang. I'm 28 years old, but my doctor says that I have the liver damage of a 55-year-old man, whatever that means.
My name is Devin Dubois. Feel like I'm 55, look like I'm 21, but in all honesty, I'm 2 years short of 30, so I keep myself well. But I don't feel well.
My name's Adam Brecker, 24 years old, Virgo. I just like the zodiac.
Could you tell us where you're from?
I'm from the farm. I'm from Rosetown, from the farm. A dirt farm. We don't have animals. God knows I would have liked a dog, but you know, somebody's got to take care of it. You know, my mother always said somebody's got to walk the dog, you know, and feed it, and clean up after it, and so we never got one. We never got a dog. Never had one.
Tell us where you're from, Adam Brecker.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
You don't draw any inspiration from where you're from?
Oh, I draw plenty of inspiration from where I'm from. That's why I'm sitting here in a white t-shirt in a dingy kitchen, a bottle of kokanee. I'm inspired.
Is that what inspires you? I don't know. Where are you from?
I'm from Whitehorse, Yukon. If I had to describe Whitehorse in 2 words, wolves and bigamy.
Now, what would you say your personal prospects are?
Personal prospects. Well, I got roped in with a couple old guys doing this magazine, and I'm not even interested in it. I'm living right now with my mother and father down off Hynet Place in Saskatoon, SK. I'm in my 3rd year of law school, and I really, other people will say it, but I don't know anything. So the chances of me being a lifeguard in 6 months are pretty damn good, and I have an articling job lined up.
Well, if this doesn't work out, probably I'm looking at hobo. If the Weekly Lawyer doesn't work out, I'm probably looking at hobo.
Okay. And where would you hobo? What do you feel your prospects are?
Mine I feel fair to moderate. You know, I hope this lawyering thing, I hope it takes off. This is, I'm not gonna lie, I've had other jobs, I've tried other jobs. Maybe it didn't last as long as the guy wants, but I think maybe we've got something here.
The write-up here says that you're the editor-in-chief of the Weekly Lawyer. What does that entail?
The editor-in-chief, big kahuna, run the show. My mother phones me the other day. She says, Graham, I hear you're the editor-in-chief. I say, yeah, Mom, I am the editor-in-chief. She says, editor-in-chief, that's a big deal. I say, yeah, it is a big deal, Mom, it's editor-in-chief. So she goes around, she's telling her friends I'm the editor-in-chief. I try and dissuade her, of course, but how can I? The editor-in-chief, it's a big deal. That's a true story, by the way. But I guess what my job here is really to take articles written by a bunch of hacks and try and make them funny, and pretty much try and go into bars and rope these rummies out, you know, try and get them back on track. It's tough, you know, but when you're a leader, that's your job.
What do you do for the Weekly Lawyer?
The Weekly Lawyer? Well, I write all the articles and make all the videos and do the upkeep on the website, so pretty well everything. People are like, hey Adam, I have a funny idea for an article for the website, and I'm like, oh, ha ha ha, that's really stupid. I'll find a funny idea and write it myself.
Okay.
That sort of deal.
According to the write-up from editor-in-chief Graham Lang, you're a minor
Sorry,
contributing...
hold on, sorry, pardon me? Sorry, from who?
The editor-in-chief Graham Lang.
Did he tell... What? What? Sorry, editor-in-chief Graham Lang.
Yeah, he gave me a write-up here. It says that you're a minor contributing
Hold on,
editor.
he said he was the editor-in-chief.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Pretty standard, you know? That's the way this whole is running here. You know, you got a guy who shows up, he writes some stuff down, he thinks he's got I got a program. Got Dreamweaver on my computer. Got Dreamweaver, I got Publisher. Woo, I'll do it. I'll put it together. Chief, man.
Now, what would you say you do for the Weekly Lawyer?
What do I do for the... That's a good question, you know? I don't know. You know, I mean, there's people laying articles all day. I write articles. They're goddamn funny. You ask anyone else. Ask Adam Brecker. Ask that kid. They're funny. You know, and I write them. And then what happens? You give them to Graham Lang. Son of a changes everything. You know what? He sold out the minute that we got the first advertising dollar. You know what that did? He moved in and he took out all the swears. You know, and it wasn't, they were not gratuitous swears. There was not gratuitous vulgarity. It was funny. It was stuff that was necessary to make a point. And the kid changed it. He changed it. You want to see something? Here, turn it, page 8. Look what happens at the bottom of page 8. You know, I didn't cut myself off. I didn't cut myself off in that article.
Could you tell us this about any prospects you feel for the Weekly Lawyer?
Prospects for the Weekly Lawyer? Is that a joke? You know, we're going to be up and running for as long as people are reading this thing, which is, I'm surprised we're still up and running right now. This won't make it to the website. You know, I've tried to get through some of the articles that these guys have written, and I can't. I'm not even joking. Some of them are really, really terrible.
You know, the prospects of the Weekly Lawyer, they were pretty good at one time. You know, it's a good idea. People like it. People like reading it. People like the concept. You know, it's just if this horse is going to continue, you know, this is the way it's going to go. I don't know what to tell you, but you know, if we don't have this, you know, those other two, I'm going to be fine. But those two, you know, Adam Brecker, Graham Lang, this is all they have. You know, this is it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Globe and Mail being a 1 and Hustler magazine being a 10, we're probably a 67, 68. Somewhere there, I don't know, I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I'll run that by the science department.